All right. From the 1st of April, South Africans will be paying more for electricity after Nersa approved an almost 20% tariff increase for Eskom. Now, the actual amount will depend on municipalities. We speak to frustrated South Africans who are burning fuel in gridlocked traffic. This is due to stage 6 load shedding, and they will soon have to fork out more. Let's talk now to our colleague Nobuhle Modise, who is live for us in the city of Durban. Nobuhle, good morning to you. At least the traffic is flowing now, which means that perhaps at least that part of the city of Durban is not experiencing load shedding. But as we all know, once it hits, the robots, they go out. How have people been reacting to this tariff increase?
Very good morning, Xoli. Indeed, that electricity tariff hike is, the news have just been sending shockwaves across the nation. With South Africans, to the ordinary layman, when you ask them what their understanding is of that recent hike, all they can say is that with the inconsistent electricity supply that we already have, we're currently on stage 6, as you're mentioning, it makes no sense that we have to fork out more money for electricity that we don't receive on a regular basis. Some people also just that I chatted to in the morning were just speaking about the fact that even with load shedding, the electricity bills aren't going down at all. You understand that this hike is about 2.5% more than the inflation rate, and consumers are just at a loss for words. Many people just say we already have to fork out so much more money even when the electricity is inconsistent, and now we're having to fork out even more money. So very frustrated people here in the streets of Durban. But as I was chatting earlier this morning to some of those people who are manning the traffic when the traffic lights go out, they say that they're doing this just purely out of the goodness of their hearts and they have nothing else to do. Some of them are just homeless people who, when the traffic lights are out, they then start manning the traffic by themselves. And the eThekwini municipality is already inundated with a lot of problems. We know that there are those street lights, over 700 of them that were stolen. Cabling and copper was stolen from those street lights last year, and that's still something that the eThekwini municipality is still dealing with. They haven't managed to replace any of those street lights, and asking them what alternatives they have in terms of traffic lights when we have power outages, and suggesting that maybe we install solar powered traffic lights. It's also something that would inundate the municipality at the moment because they're still having to deal with so many other issues. We know as well about the water problems that we've had, especially in areas of Tongaat and Verulam. So consumers are just very much at a loss for words about what is happening, and just saying that they don't understand where the government thinks the money will come from, especially from consumers, to pay for inconsistent energy supply.
Bye for us from the Durban CBD, Nobuhle Modise, our reporter there. Thanks indeed for that update. All right.